Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Raptoria here in Banished. It's good to have you all back for even more of this wonderful city builder. Good to have everybody tuning in. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks for showing your support, and if you want to see more, get aggressive with showing that wonderful support. You are all fantastic. It is now early spring, and Raptoria is rocketing through time to become the greatest nation on Earth. Look at this. We've already got our gatherers' huts, gathering a lot of food. Everybody's fed. Everybody's excited. You're here. I'm here. And I'm happy you're back. So welcome, everybody. We're going to be building our Forester's Lodge here today, or at least it'll be finished in just a little bit. And we'll have our workers bringing in more and more logs to our city now. So we'll be making a lot of materials today, including things from the blacksmith, which was a pretty easy thing to build. We're lucky that we've got that up and running now so quickly, as it's going to be very importantly needed in the city to produce tools for future home construction. We're also going to be building a fishing dock when we can, and also a trade port over here. So it is now spring of year 3, and looks like we've also got a couple of hunting cabins up. Let's make sure we've assigned appropriate number of hunters now. Let's see if we've done that. 3 out of 6, so we want to assign a few more people to do that. And we still need our builders here too. So we should be bringing in even more food. If we don't need the food just yet, we at least have the building down for when we do. And we have 5 people who are possibly old enough or will become old enough soon to join the labor pool when they go from kids to adults. So let's see here. We've got to get that wood up and running. How much longer on that Forester Lodge? Looks like we just need some tools to be delivered. So we're just waiting on that, to which we have 26 in the camp. So that should be all that we need. So somebody's just got to walk it over. I think that's them right there. Should have been. Yep. Oh, looks like they're working on it now. Perfect. So the Forester can actually replant trees and cut down trees continuously around the map, so this is good, or at least around the area indicated. It looks like we can have a total of 4 of them working, so let's get rid of our construction workers and hire them as foresters now, so we can at least sustain some of our required materials for now. So as you can see, we've cleared out a lot of area in the map. We've actually done some clear cutting over here too, where I've asked for a lot of trees to be hauled over. Look at that. Those people can just haul a ton of that stuff over. I'm trying to keep the area forested as much as possible, though, for the gatherer huts. They really do provide a lot of food until we get towards our winter. And then we've got to have more crops and things to go along, so that'll be fine. All right, lots of wood being brought in now from the forester, and a big area for them to work in, too. So hopefully that goes well for the hunting. Eventually, we're going to probably end up moving this gatherer up here, so that way it can continue to gather food, and then also so that way we can build here and not interfere with this one until we're ready. So we'll probably clear this area out, build some homes and some orchards, that type of thing. Or perhaps we could put some farms near the shore. That'd be fine. But anyway, we need some more people in our labor pool before we do this. Also, average citizen health is starting to drop, so we might need to get ourselves somebody who can really deal with medicine. An herbalist, for example. So we're definitely going to want one of these people to work out in the forest. They can pick herbs and things that are vital for people's survival, and bring back some cures and things for people if they're sick. Kind of like a medicine man or something like that. So let's build one of those, try to keep our people healthy. I don't know if they need to go to the school or not, but keeping it out there is a good idea. And it looks like we'll need some builders in order to do that. So hopefully somebody enters the labor pool pretty soon. Let's get rid of our cutter and make him a builder. There we go. Alright, firewood is not really going to be needed early summer. It's very rarely that we'll need any sort of firewood, but we will still need logs for the blacksmith to continue to make tools, so we'll get to that eventually. Labor force is very limited now, so every move that we make is almost like a chess move. Looks like we just got 2 more people who are old enough now to move into the labor pool. Oh, actually, let's put 2 people here, and let's hire another person as a hunter. Oh, what are we low on? Logs, right. And also another person, speaking of which then, in the forester camp. Perfect. All about allocating jobs. I should always keep that menu open and make sure I keep an eye on it too. Alright, we've got a lot of little animals around. I think we're bringing in a lot of venison. Look at that, 579 venison, 384. We've got an incredible amount of food. Come on down, folks. Grab your forks and dig in. It's going to be a crazy place down here. I'm almost opening up like a restaurant. Oh wow, we've actually got a... Are you kidding me? We hit our food limit of 5,000? Wow, that's amazing. Alright, we're off to a good start. Good thing I prioritized food. Well, we can take some of that labor force away and focus on other things then. Let's go ahead and cut our... let's cut a few things down here. Let's cut our our hunters and gatherers down by 2. Let's go ahead and make them foresters and construction workers. so we can continue building things quickly as possible. Actually, the laborers are quite good. They can continue to gather materials that we need, and I think we should probably continue to gather trees and iron and things like that. So let's make sure we're still gathering stone. Looks like there's a lot of stone up there in that forest. That looks beautiful. It's really close by, too, so it's an excellent resource for us. Let's gather some of the stones over here. Let's make sure we gathered everything inside of our village here. There we go. And let's also gather all the iron. Alright, a lot of people are going to be working up there now. So the great thing about laborers is that they can bring in a lot of resources as needed. Looks like the blacksmith has made the maximum amount of tools. Good. Alright, well, we don't have to worry about food anymore. I wonder if our people are getting a little too crowded. A lot of people can live in those homes. That's crazy. Our reserve of logs is low. That's why we've got a higher force at the forester camp. And they're doing a pretty good job of cutting down mature trees and then replanting trees to keep the forest alive, essentially. I need to do a little bit more clear-cutting, though. Kind of tempted to get rid of this one gatherer now, but it's been bringing in so much good stuff. But I don't want to have that area oversaturated. Oh boy. I'm conflicted right now. Oh boy. Well, we certainly should build another home just for people to live in. And look at our people are so full they're barely like eating anymore. Now the deer are just coming in because they don't perceive us as a threat at all. Like, these people are stuffed. They're not going to eat anything for years. All right, let's build some more homes. Maybe that can get us a little bit more breathing space for some of the families to move out and start their own families. Reserve of logs still low. Alright, I'm still looking for areas to clear cut. That just makes it a lot easier. We could put another forester lodge around, maybe. But I gotta find a different place to put that. We could put it out here. Oh, that actually would be nice. It'd be right next to the hunter's lodge. And we could make a road out here. We'll kind of make this look to be a part of the same building or something like that. Or maybe separate. There we go. Let's build another forester lodge there. We certainly need more logs, so let's do it. Okay, on to building some roads. Build a road that goes this way. Build another major road for the fishing docks that we'll put down here eventually. And then we want to build a road for the forester. Beautiful. Okay. So labor is 3. And we need to hire some people for the herbalist. So let's do that. Herb limit is 100. Okay. Oh, look at that. It increased our people's average health a little bit. Maybe that didn't, but at least food did. Love the music in here. Isn't it just wonderful? It's just so wonderful. Wow, I can't believe it. We hit our food limit. We hit our metal limit. Everybody's just knocking it out of the park. For now, anyway. We'll see. There's also hides here, which I think clothing can be made out of, too. Can't wait to see this area get repopulated. This is a good area for logging. There's really not much I can build here. So it's perfect for a little bit of farming, or a little bit of hunting and also logging. 30 degrees. It is now late autumn. We're seeing another early winter. We're going to have to turn away from gathering and hunter-gatherer groups, and we're going to have to permanently become farmers soon enough. I think if we do that, we're going to want to start over here with that. Put all of our people here in these homes. Good, some people finally got to move out. 18 and 12. Whoa, I'm not judging. Alright, 32 and 5. Oh, wait, that's probably her dad. And, let's see. Literally, this guy's name is Forester and Herbalist. Wow, what weird names. Raptor, their names are actually on the left side. It's Solins and Annabelle. You'd know that if you looked. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Let's put down some more homes, shall we? Or should we put down more... Well, I don't know. We could put a marketplace down over here eventually. That'd be kind of cool. Perfect. Oh, this would be excellent. We could put a marketplace here. We could put a church over here, or a town hall. And then a town hall or a church over on this side, too, when we're done. Perfect. How are we doing with food? Wow, the amount of food. These forests are just absolutely rich with animals. That is awesome. And the herbalist seems to be growing things out here. Interesting. Hopefully it helps our people's health. They seem to have the ability to heal on their own. In fact, let's read the description on that. The herbalist is right here. Used to gather herbs and provide simple health and healing for citizens. Okay. So I hope that this circle, by the way, doesn't mean that this is the area that they heal in. I hope this is them gathering herbs, because as it says used to gather herbs. So I'm hoping that I wasn't supposed to put that in the middle of the city, as it's like effective health range. I hope if somebody's sick, they go out to the woods and look for the herbalist. There we go. Alright, well eventually we'll find out how it all works. Alright, 2 builders now. I think we should continue to build homes, but let's see what we got. 8. Oh, wow, we have 8 new babies coming in, so things are going really well. Let's just build a few more homes, and we'll call it good on the houses for a bit. Just chill, Raptor, chill. Alright, we got it, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start cutting down a few trees closest to the town, just to give us room to grow a little bit. And we're going to have to say goodbye to that gatherer post in a little bit. What are we low on? Logs again? Don't tell me. Of course. And what else? Oh, firewood, right, okay. Now, do I have somebody working there? No. Okay, so now we should get more logs, and we should get some more people working as the firewood. Oh, it's already late winter. Boy, it's hard to tell. It's like not a lot of snow on the ground yet. This is really where it reminds me of Austria a lot, with the changing of the seasons like that. Alright, yeah, logs and firewood are low again. Alright, I think I'm going to need... We have so much food, it's probably a better idea now to get rid of this building and start focusing on other things. So let's go ahead and ask for this building to be removed. There we go. Alright, we're going to remove this building and see what we can do. Meanwhile, 2 citizens without jobs. Oh, because they're builders and there's nothing to build yet? Wait, that's not true. Don't builders demolish buildings too? Maybe not. Alright, well, there's something for them to do very shortly. Reserve of logs is low. Yes, yes. Oh, we got 10 children. So there'll be a lot to add to the labor force soon enough. Okay, let's reduce the amount of gatherers that we have down to 4. And let's increase the amount of builders. Nope, let's increase the amount of foresters now. Alright, good. Wow, we can almost stop hunting for like a year. It's like we don't have to gather any food for a long time. Oh, wonderful. They actually empty the storage of the building before destroying it. That's very nice. Another way we can get more wood too is by completely deleting this forest here. So once this building is gone, we'll be able to cut down a few more trees. Very nice. Alright, we have 6 out of 8 foresters and 2 more buildings going up. Excellent. Alright. The reserve of firewood is low. So we've finally got a lot of logs, so it's just being made now, so that should be okay. Food is sitting at 4,700. Oh, we're doing okay. More trees are growing over here. Oh wow, look at this. The forester is actually replanting trees over here. You can kind of see them grow if you watch carefully. That's kind of cool. Very nice. Alright, we need more people in the labor pool. We're just kind of waiting on some more kids to grow up. Some of them just don't want to grow up. They just want to be a Toys R Us kid. And I don't blame them. Wow, look at that. The city is at 4.5 hearts. That's wonderful. Almost to a 5-star health rating. Awesome. Move over, City Skylines. Don't need no hospitals in this city. Look at that. The animals will actually swim across. That's really cool. Beautiful looking river. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous water. That's really beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Alright, hopefully we got a lot of trees coming in now. Excellent. And that building's been removed too. So let's see what we got for firewood. 250. Tool limit we've hit. And until we start building some more stuff, we won't need it. Alright, it's now early summer. And we got a lot of buildings up there. This is excellent. We've done a really good job so far. I wonder if we should start with a fishing dock. We need more people, though. So really, we're just playing the waiting game until we get a big enough labor force to do more things. There's a lot I can do, but if we build the building, it's just going to sit vacant. So I suppose we could do that because there's really no upkeep for a building. So let's just build something, and that way, when there's a labor force available, we'll just go ahead and make use of it. Let me cancel that building and try to square that up. Let me try that again. There we are. I don't know if overlapping fishing docks will hurt their production, but we'll put one there to start with. Then we can build some other buildings here if needed. Maybe we can put an orchard down here or something. Alright. Looks like a lot of logs being cut down, a lot of firewood coming in. Good. This music is very ominous. I don't know what's going on. Game, what do you know that I don't? Year 4. 10 children. We need more labor. More women got to go in labor. So that way we can have more labor. Pastures, yes, yes. Oh, we should have a well in the town just in case there's a fire. That might be a good idea. Go ahead and put that next to the storage barn here, just in case. We have a schoolhouse, a hospital, a town hall, a chapel, and of course a cemetery. We'll need that at some point. I believe people can die of old age, as in real life. Stockpile. Stone homes. I wonder, can we upgrade our homes as is? Ah, you can upgrade right there. Perfect. So if we have enough stone, we can do that. But we're going to need stone quarries before we get that far. Looks like this area's been cleared out. Don't think we really need any more homes at the moment. So what can we provide to our citizens? Should we build like a, maybe a chapel over here? I wonder what some of their needs are right now. Happiness is high. Wow. I guess as the population grows, they'll require other things. We might be a little too early to build certain things such as the chapel. It might just simply provide or require too many materials. 130 stone to build that is quite a bit, as where we only have 38 and 12 in another one. That's something for after the quarry. And that's just going to require a bigger population. So let's start focusing on food then. And make sure we have a continuous source. This actually might be a good idea to build a farm field or something over here. Orchard. And we're waiting for more people to be in our labor force before we build the, or before we add onto the fishing dock. But we can still have somebody work on the orchard. I think that'll be a much better deal for us in the start. So let's build a beautiful little orchard here. Let's go with like a 7 by 7. And let's do another one next to it. A couple of beautiful orchards here by the lake like that. Beautiful. I think each one of these takes... I think it's actually based off the person, or how many... I mean, the size is how many people are required. Oh, easy build, you just had to remove a couple of things, huh? Alright, and then that goes under farmer, right? How does that work? 0 out of 1. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, I can raise how many people work there? How do we, 0 out of 0 for farmers. Is there another... Work is disabled. Oh, I haven't picked a thing yet. Oh, pecans. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and grow some pecans then. There we go. And then how many people can work here? Farmers, 2. Okay, so we just need 2 farmers now. Somebody just became of age. Excellent. Perfect. Alright, they can do that next spring. And then we can increase the amount of, farmers. Or wait. No, we just need to increase the amount of... Well, we don't need builders anymore, so let's go ahead and have them as farmers. Rather, hunters, I mean. And then we'll increase the fishers next year. So I'll lay out some things for the continuum of our city. Excellent. Very good. This game is extremely difficult. I might be making it look easy. So for those of you picking it up on the Steam sale or whatnot who are like, oh, what is going on? I thought this... I think I'm just getting lucky. I can remember having many difficulties in this game, and it's not an easy game at all. So if you have any sort of trouble in the game, there's plenty of tutorials and things. Mine is more of a what not to do, if you know what I mean. Yep. Yeah, I know. That's just the way it is. Alright, 21 degrees. It is a little chilly out, so make sure you pack a sweater. Boy, it's gonna be a bad one out there. Whew. Food is still sitting at 5,000. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe that. Those gatherer huts are just kicking butt. Even with one of them down, we're still making enough meat from both of those to just supply us for a million years. Look at that. Venison is at 6. Oh, wow, look at that. Onions, venison, roots, mushrooms. Oh, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. This is a great city. That's all I'd want. Venison is a really good meat, too. Alright, hopefully these pecan... Oh, we can actually cut these down if we get desperate enough. We can get wood from it, and then we can regrow them. Very nice. Alright, I think one fishing dock is enough for now. If we need to build another one, we'll probably build one out here. And we can put a another... Actually, we're not too far away from the storage hut. It's not too far that they have to go. For both the hunter and the future fisherman. That's about as far as the hunters go now. Okay. Problem in this game is making sure you go away from the city, but not too far away from the city. You certainly don't want to do that. Don't be too far. Don't get crazy now. Alright, well now we have an area where we can build some more. I cut down all those trees, but I haven't made use of the space yet, so let's go ahead and at least build a roadway down there. So we can put something in soon enough. Although it is a perfect area for the marketplace and the town hall or the church. Or a cemetery. Or more homes, depending on what we end up building. Alright. The next people who are coming of age, I want them to become builders. And it looks like we're providing a lot of logs. Very good. So the foresters are doing a good job keeping up with demand. Herb limit 100. Oh, what's the point? Make it like 250. Just keep working. Keep everybody healthy. Whatever it takes to store them. Log limit 200. What do we have for logs now? Amount of stored logs 130. Okay. So we're getting a little bit better there. The blacksmith is still using logs, so that's okay. And we have 51 tools. Eventually we'll be able to trade some of this, so let's go ahead and increase that to 75. And that should be fine. And then I'll build a trading post over here at some point. Just need more people in the labor pool. Wow, look at all those people coming through. Good spot to build that. We got lucky over there. There's a lot of deer that cross over. Oh, look at this. Wow. Look at all the... Oh, my goodness. Whoa. That's crazy. That was a good spot. We got lucky there. Excellent work. Alright. So now, what can we fit in over here? I know the marketplace is absolutely huge. Like, look at that. Ooh, that is a big, big, big place. If we build it... Well, it's... Actually, it would probably be best to build it here. Look at the area of influence for it. Eventually, it'll sell goods to our people as needed. So it could influence the whole village. As soon as our population gets big enough. We're at 22. We need to get up a few more people. It's very slow and arduous growing this population, isn't it? Alright. What can we do next? Town services, we got our town hall. What does that look like? Oh, that's a beautiful little building. We could put that right here, for example. We could also put that down here. I'd like to put it down here by the trading post. So that means we could put our chapel up here. And cemetery. However, we don't have enough materials yet. We'll have to do a quarry, but we need more people for that. Alright. Also, I'd like to build a bridge at some point over to this other side. And we can gather all the stone in the world over there. And that might actually allow us to build that chapel. So let's try to build a bridge. How would we go about doing that? Wooden bridge or tunnel? Let's try to build a bridge right over here. How would that look? Would that look nice? Is that going to look good? I don't know if I trust that yet. It's going to take a little practice, I think, to make it perfect, since I'm not sure how it's going to appear. Something like that, so we can get access to all this stone. It's perfect. It'll help us to build a chapel in the future, amongst other things, without having to build a quarry. 22. Still not enough people becoming adults. Looks like everybody's got some breathing room, though, to start their own families. And, hello, Monia. Yeah, you gonna be Monia. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can build some more homes. Got somebody there, single female living there. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, we don't have any builders at the moment. Anybody I can spare? What do we have for food limit? Oh, we're still hitting our food limit. Crazy. Alright, let's reduce gatherers. And let's reduce hunters. We have plenty of food to spare, so let's do that. Looks like a few people maybe... Yep, alright, we're good to go. Alright, so the fisherman's hut is ready whenever we've got enough people to work here. So we're just waiting on our population. Let's go, population. Let's get a hand in. Let's go. Alright, looks like the bridge is almost ready. So we'll have a nice access to a lot of good land down here. A lot of stone. And a lot of trees, too. So we won't have to threaten what we've already kind of occupied a little bit. We're kind of nudged in here between two big mountains, so... Orchards are going well. You know what a cool thing is, too, is that we can just tell the forester to plant, and then we can put the gatherers somewhere forever. Like, for example, if we wanted to occupy barren land, such as... Oh, heck, let's just say this area over here had no trees on it whatsoever. We could just put a forester there, tell him to plant, and then we can gather, too, as a nice supplemental food source. It takes a while, though, so keep that in mind. Are we bringing in some more logs, boys? What do we got for logs? 71. Okay. A lot of logs still being used in the construction projects and also in the at the blacksmith. Well, so far so good. We made some tremendous progress today in growing the city and clearing out the rest of the land. That's excellent. I would like to build a chapel then. Yeah, let's go ahead and start on the chapel. Well, we'll go ahead and get that started after the bridge is complete. Today we'll make our bridge our main project. Alright, good job, gentlemen. Road is complete. None of them take the road. They're just like, nah, screw that, I don't need no road. And then they just climb over a mountain. Okay. Wooden bridge is almost done. Then we'll start, we'll get rid of some of the builders and turn them to forgers. Or laborers, rather. Alright, it is now summer. Let's gather all the stone in the world. Excellent. Very good. We can actually put a stockpile over here too, so that way they can gather it from here. But it might be better for them to just carry it the long way. We'll be doing a lot of our building up there. So that's a much better area. If this bridge turns out to be fugly, we'll just go ahead and rebuild it whenever we have the time. So it'll just be a temporary bridge just to get to the building materials as we need. Looks like we can hire a couple of the laborers as gatherers again. Food is dropping a little bit. Nothing really to be worried about. But I wouldn't want more than 2 laborers on that. Okay. And there's our bridge. Our bridge is completed. Hey, not too bad. It's not even or perfect, but at least people can get across. And now they're starting mining. Very good. Actually, I honestly think that the forester crossed the bridge to planted streets first. That's pretty funny. I think that forester is in a wonderful position, as well as that hunting cabin. We did a great job of putting that there. Absolutely astounding. Okay. So we have 2 laborers then that are coming across to cut down those stones, doing some stone cutting. Lots of people bustling in the city. Got to get that population up. More homes and more people. Some people living alone. Like, we got a 14-year-old living in her own house. Like, what is this? That's some, like, Mary-Kate and Ashley comedy crap right there. Like, late 90s. Like, oh, she's left her home alone. Oh, what could happen? She's dressing up and wearing her mom's makeup, pretending to be her mom. Mailman comes to the door. Ma'am, are you Miss Johnson? Yes, I am. Like, you're 9. In this case, she's 14. Who would fall for that? It's the same like in Little Rascals, where they would all get on each other's shoulders, put on a fake mustache, and go into the bank. Hello, I am Mr. Dad. I am here for my money. It's like, that's not how the bank works. Sir, do you know your social security number? 7. Like, okay, that's not how that works. Alright, food is holding pretty steadily. Good, we got access to a lot of resources on the other side. I feel like we should build a stockpile somewhere. Maybe over here? Just so people don't have to walk as far? Let's do that. And we'll build a... What was the other one? A 4x6? Or a 6x... Actually, I can't remember. It wasn't very large, but let's do 5x7 right here. And then that way all the logs and all the stone that's gathered from that side can come right over here. Alright, well, we got 16 children, so if we just wait a few more years, the labor force is really going to take off, and we're going to see a lot of progress here quickly in a very short amount of time. Well, speaking of short time, we're out of time here today, so thank you very much for tuning in for our 2nd episode of Banished. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, where we're going to expand on the city even more. Our population's going to be even bigger, and more opportunities await. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by, and thanks again for clicking and tapping the join button, the like button, the subscribe button, or just saying hi down below in the comment section, and make sure we get those Glory to Raptoria comments all the way to the top. Every comment should always be Glory to Raptoria every time, and just absolutely drowning that comment section. Thank you, everyone, for your support and love, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.